Yo, it's your boy Joe when it comes to tell you to watch my video. Back again with another news roundup of all pretty much K-pop news at this point. But we have some cool comic book news today, and of course we could cover the shows, but there's just so much K-pop news right now that I'm covering that I don't think that I will be able to cover the episodes of the CW shows. So I might try to do a video where I recap all the shows of Arrow's, Flash's, Supergirl's episodes so far. I talk about what I liked about them or didn't like the Flash premiere. But anyway, so I do have some stuff for that stuff that's happening with Flash and with Supergirl and with Arrow. Some cool stuff, some not so cool stuff, but I'll talk about that probably on Sunday or Saturday if I can get to it. Today we do have one DC typo news, and that reports. Pretty much usually Aquaman's love interest or wife in the comics, and she's pretty powerful. She can control water and stuff. She lives in Atlantis too. She's pretty cool. To be in the new Justice League movie that's coming out next year. So we got our first look at her through this image right here. So as you can see, she looks very cool. She's got her let me turn it. She's got a very cool looking suit. So yeah. Just very nice. You can see the water in the background, you know. She's got a nice little crown. Let me see if you can just see the image. Close up. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Again, I know that there's a picture anyway, there she is again. So I think she looks very cool, very close enough. She's got cool armor and stuff, and she's by the ocean, so still until Aquaman after that, but still I'd like her to see her do something. Anyway, moving on. I should have had a lot more videos out today because 3 MVs were released, but I didn't realize there was that much. I thought it was maybe 1 or 2, but no, 3. So yeah, we've been kind of counting down, talking about the teasers for 3 different comebacks. 100% had their comeback. That was very good. I'll play a little bit of that for you. Make sure the sound's up. And here at the end is my favorite part, where they're all walking there. Let me try to fix that. I'm having some real problems here. Does that look better? Nope, it doesn't. Turn up to full brightness. Still have that? Yep. Well, no brightness. Nope. Full brightness it is. I don't know how to fix that. So yeah, anyway, basically, so that was their comeback. It was my first 100% comeback. I'm not sure a lot about them, but I liked it. It was cool, you know. It was a very emotional song. Another emotional song was Divici's. Of course, they had a poll to see what the title of the song was going to be. And yesterday, I'd seen an article that said it was kind of undecided between two, so they decided to just make two songs to the title track. But we have an MV that came out for the title track, which is beside me. I'm not sure what the other one is, and I'm not sure if that one's going to get a music video, so I'm a little confused by that. But hopefully, I can tell you later on how like what exactly the other one was, or if they changed it to just Beside Me. I don't know. But anyway, Beside Me is a great track. They have a great MV for it. The MV is very beautiful. A ton of cool shots and stuff. As you can see, I'll just give it to you some cool stuff. The song's also very, you know, emotional and stuff. Very powerful. Yep, sorry. Anyway. So you can get a feel from that, you know, it's pretty cool song, you know. And the last one was Ladies Code had their comeback also today with The Rain. So that MV was released. Of course, it's, you know, it's pretty weird and wonky and stuff. So we'll play a bit from the beginning, and then I'll switch to one of the choruses to show that. They really like to show the water like hitting their fingernails and stuff in the MV. It's kind of weird. So, of course, you can watch the full music videos if you search for, you know, the 100% Divici or Ladies Code. and you can find these MVs if you want to watch the whole thing. But we have to move on now. We've got some more teasers, and our first of the 2 teasers for impending girls comebacks are our girl group comebacks for High Teen and Matilda. First, High Teen for Boom Boom Clap, which is probably going to come out very, very soon. We've got the 3rd MV teaser here. We look very excited. So, that was Boom Boom Clap. So yeah. We have that, some more information on their comeback. I believe this is their debut. Yep. It will come out on October 14th. So I think that's tomorrow, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, Matilda also released an MV teaser for their comeback too. There's that. That's coming out on the 19th. So still a little while for that. Moving on. Something that happened yesterday was an incident with EXO's Lay. He fainted on the way to an EXO concert in Japan. So we have some more updates on that. Earlier today, I believe on the V Live. On a V Live broadcast, Kai talked about the injury. He said that Lay is ill and didn't get on the plane with us. I know you all must be worried, but I think he is okay. He will probably take a flight here tomorrow. So yeah. And that is confirmed later by a video that I'm about to show you, as he seems to be doing fine and has been spotted at the airport going to the concert. So he's probably going to make that concert. So here's the video to show the proof of him being able to go there. It will start footage. There we go. Walking through the airport. There's Lay right there. Can't tell. So yeah, he seems to be doing pretty fine. So that's good. But unfortunately, even though Lay is better, his didn't seem very serious. It was just a lack of sleep. We have some other groups that had members with injuries, and they had to actually halt their promotions because they were promoting, but they couldn't promote anymore. And one of them was Yoonji from G-Friend, or Umji, and an update has been given on her condition. So a week ago, Source Music announced Yoonji would be taking a hiatus due to health reasons, and it looks like she's doing very well. On October 12th, a photo of her was posted on their official Twitter with the message, "The youngest is doing well. The unis and Sim are video calling me often, so I'm not lonely. So don't worry too much. Let's meet soon, buddy." Calling out G-Friend's fans. So here's the picture. So she seems to be doing better after her injury. She sprained her left sartorius muscle, I believe, and had pain in her leg, so She seems to be doing a bit better, but maybe not yet ready to go back to having promotions again and dancing, because their dancing is more hard and stuff, so she might not be able to do that yet with how her leg is. Another one, yes, another member has now gotten hurt. So this is a lot recently. I even saw it on the site. They get a lot of news that they had a whole article on all the people that had recently gotten hurt or had to leave their promotions because they couldn't, or halt their promotions because they had some problems. So I remember from the recently debuted, I don't know, they recently debuted SF9, FNC Entertainment's new group. One of their members, Tang. Bear with me here. This is going to be one of my worst videos because I'm not with it today. I'm not with it. It's not a good day. You should be happy I'm not talking about The Flash, because last night's episode of The Flash, all I'm gonna say, it was better than the premiere. It was way better. So yeah, I don't want to talk about that now because I'd probably just mess it up. So I'll talk about that later. But right now we're talking about Tang. So let's get back on track. Of course, this is the Taggy channel. You know, we do it all the olden style, and that means it's gonna go really slow and be awful most of the time. But anyway, he has had to take a break from his promotions due to a knee injury. When he was on SBS MTV's The Show, he was sitting on a chair on stage during SF9's performance of Fanfare. He injured his knee while rehearsing for the music show. Okay, he was going to keep doing his promotions by sitting in a chair on stage during their performance, but ultimately he decided, or the FNC Entertainment decided that it was better for him to take a little break and get better. So there's another one. So a lot of people getting hurt, but hopefully they're all getting better soon in the near future. Now, of course, we have another comeback, guys. Even though 3 people came back, 3 people, no more comeback news for them most of the time. But 24K has now released a teaser image. There we go, 24K. They are going to come back with Bingo on the 22nd. TT intro trailer thing that was kind of like, yeah, something's happening, we don't really know. So it's like, it was cool, but it was like, yeah, okay. So now we're like, okay, what else are we gonna get? We got the track list. Usually this comes out after all the teasers when they have nothing left, but they're gonna do it now. I think that's kind of better, since it's not necessarily like, it's okay, but it's like, oh, I know what the names of the songs are. like I don't know if that has anything to do with them. I mean, some of the names on them are cool, but it's just a bit like, whatever. Anyway, we got the track list, so I'll read off the songs. So the first, and I believe the title song, is TT. So again, TT, it's probably going to be the comeback. I don't know what it means still. Probably we'll get a lot more teasers teasing what TT actually means, and then we can finally find out when the music video releases. Some of the other ones are, all of the other ones are 1 to 10, Ponytail, Jelly Jelly, Pit a Pat, Next Page, which is interesting because their second album was called Page 2, and so Next Page kind of means like the next page. It's interesting. And then last is 1 in a Million, which is part of their intro. It's 1 in a million, we are twice, something like that. So that has some not interesting, not fascinating, but some cool stuff going on with it. I don't know what we're not doing good, but this is the last thing to talk about, so it's fine. We can talk more about this and then we'll stop. So anyway, yeah. So cool songs. They all have the English song titles of the songs, so there's no translation needed. As you can see here, I'll actually show it. Probably should have showed it before, so you can read off maybe the names of the songs there. So yeah, that's pretty cool, kind of. So yeah. I feel like I had something to say. Yeah, Next Page. So I feel like the Next Page song is more like, whereas Page 2, that was their second album, so this is their next album, so it's the Next Page. So that was kind of interesting. So I wonder if they'll have more Page stuff with their next album. So anyway, that's all the news for today. I'll see you tomorrow with a better video. And you know what time it is? It's go time!